Donald Trump announces that the UFC White House event will happen on his birthday, June 14th, 2026.
And on June 14th, next year, we're going to have a big UFC fight at the White House, right at the White House, on the grounds of the White House.
Sean Strickland has completely shut down a rematch with Israel Adesanya and instead wants to face Anthony Hernandez next. He believes that a victory over Hernandez could position him for a title shot against Khamzat Chimaev. In an interview with MMA Junkie, Sean said, "I don't want Izzy. I'm not gonna fight Izzy. I think it's the easier fight for me, but like I want to fight that little Chechnyan so that's kinda where I'm at. I want to fight somebody like Fluffy. Fluffy puts me in title contention, especially with him. Like all he does, he's like the American Chimaev. So you go, I just out-wrestle that for like 5 rounds. Then it's like, you, go beat your cans and let me know when you're ready. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more fights that put me back in title contention. It doesn't matter, dude. He's coming off losses. I think Izzy, go paint your nails. Go pet your dog. Go be a superstar. I want to fight Chimaev. A lot of it feels like a personal vendetta because I'm the only one who beats Chimaev. Chimaev knows this. His camp knows this. Everybody knows this. I'm the only one that can beat you. I've wrestled with all the guys that he's going to fight. He's going to steamroll them." Rumors have recently surfaced online suggesting that Ilia Topuria and his wife may have split up. Fans have been speculating after noticing that the couple no longer appear in each other's Instagram posts. Ilia's wife has removed all photos of him, while Ilia only has one post featuring her left on his page. Neither Ilia nor his wife have commented on this situation, leaving fans curious about the status of their relationship. As of now, the rumors remain unconfirmed. Despite losing to Merab twice now, Sean O'Malley still believes he's the only bantamweight capable of beating him.
To beat Merab, you just have to land that shot. You have to be able to snipe him. And he was getting a little bit more reckless. The more confident he gets into striking, the more gaps it leaves open to be caught. That's just the only, I don't see really anyone being able, I do think I'm the only I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I'm the only one that can beat him. They give you a shot at the White House. Now I gotta go out there and get some wins. But yeah, I don't see anyone really beating Merab anytime soon. He needs to be clipped, needs to be knocked out and put to sleep to beat him. And I just don't really see anyone other than myself being able to do that.
Jiri Prochazka made an appearance on the Ariel Helwani show yesterday and explained why he got emotional seeing Alex Pereira beat Magomed Ankalaev. Jiri says it ultimately comes down to the fact that he realized he may have a trilogy with Alex.
Yeah, man.
Can you describe that? Why are you so emotional in that moment? It's so fascinating.
It's not because I was so happy that Alex won or Ankalaev lose that fight. I was so emotional because in that moment I really realized that Pereira won and there is a potential fight between me and him, and that means there is a third chance for me to be successful. This is something what you have to win or nothing. So I just realized this thing and I said to myself, man, that will be I think the biggest challenge of my life. And man, I really want to win. I know I'm taking a lot of risks in my fights, but I know I will find a way, whatever.
Michael Bisping shared his thoughts on what it feels like to be dominated the way Magomed Ankalaev was by Alex Pereira over the weekend. Bisping explains that as a fighter, experiencing that kind of loss can make you feel as though all your training was pointless.
Somebody asked me, where was I? He said, what goes through the mind of a fighter when you get beaten like that? You know, because fortunately for Magomed Ankalaev, he is the type of guy. He's not a social media darling. You know, he's not doing interviews galore. He's not jumping up on podcasts left, right, and center. So he'll just go back to Dagestan with his fat paycheck that he got and disappear for a while into obscurity. And to be honest, that's what fighters need after that, because that hurts. You almost think of like, well, I might as well have not even bothered training. Because look at what happened. You do all that hard work, all that sacrifice, all that, you know, he's not the type of guy hanging out with buddies. I don't know. I don't think so. But you know, you don't go to these family events, you don't go to parties, you don't go to functions, you don't have the diet, you don't eat the foods that you want, you're not having late nights. You're like, no, I'm not having that Dagestani beer, even though the Dagestani beers are premium. He's like, no, I'm good. I've got a big fight coming up. Do you know what I mean? And you get smoked in 80 seconds. It's like, I might as well have just got faced every night, done nothing, not showed up, because the outcome could not have been any worse.
The John Jones method.
Yeah.
And then he goes in there and pulls off incredible performances time and time again.
Glover Teixeira had his entire gym practicing the same combo Alex Pereira knocked out Magomed Ankalaev with.
What's that drill? What's that drill? What's that drill? Huh? What is this drill? Let's go, guys. Alex Pereira. Overhand here. Check that overhand. Get that overhand. Get that overhand. Switch and go. Let's go. Let's go. Finish with that. Finish with the elbow. Overhand. Drop him with the overhand. Drop him with the overhand. Over the top. Over the top. Bye.
Daniel Cormier says he considers Merab Dvalishvili to be the greatest bantamweight in UFC history.
And I believe, without a shadow of a doubt, look, man, all credit to the greats. Dominic Cruz being the one that I believe was the greatest bantamweight of all time by far when you combine everything he did in the WEC and everything he did in the UFC. There is no doubt in my mind that Merab Dvalishvili is the greatest bantamweight that has ever fought in the UFC, Chael. And I don't know, you know the history of the game a little better than me. But from my eyes, I've never seen anybody better in this weight class.
Paddy Pimblett posted his live reaction to Alex Pereira knocking out Magomed Ankalaev. Paddy says the UFC is much better off with Pereira as the champion.
It's over? Oh my God, it's over already? Wow, that was fast. Why didn't Ankalaev move there though, lad? Like, I thought Dean was going to jump in and I thought it was going to be an early stoppage, and Dean was going to jump in and he let it go, and Ankalaev just didn't move, lad. The elbows were lovely, like, I thought Ankalaev was going to move. I never even really reacted there, because it was like, yeah, Ankalaev's going to single leg now and like wrestle up with a single leg, and he just never. Right on here. He's so strong, so powerful, lad. My man, 12 sixes. Better for the UFC that he's champion, like, definitely. More people are interested and want to watch him fight than Ankalaev. It'd be sick to see him go to heavyweight and maybe become triple champ, but I think he'll at least defend his light heavyweight belt again. While Tom's saying that, you never know, lad. Tom could beat Strickland and Pereira could be there. Say he wants to fight him next, but we can only just see one unfold, can't we? Yeah, you could see him go up to heavyweight and fight Aspinall, but Aspinall's grappling would be the big difference in that fight.
Ian Garry versus Belal Muhammad is set to go down at UFC Qatar on November 22nd. Ian posted a video to his Instagram calling Belal an idiot for trying to strike with Jack Della Maddalena.
The UFC offered me Sean Brady. I said yes. I said to them, let's make it a #1 contender fight. Let's make it public, because that's what I want. They weren't willing to do that, so I said, no problem. I want to fight Belal, and when I knock him out, there is no other option. My next fight is for a world title. Belal Muhammad, when he was defending his world title in Montreal, Canada, thought that he could outbox a boxer. He was an idiot, and he was wrong. I hope he thinks he can try to do that to me and make my life easier. But why are we talking about Belal?
Henry Cejudo thinks if Merab Dvalishvili moved up to featherweight, he would be able to beat Alexander Volkanovski.
I think what's next for Merab is the winner of Umar Nurmagomedov and Mario Bautista. I think because of that close fight that he did have with Umar. I mean, I feel like it's well deserved, especially if he gets through a guy like Mario Bautista. And that's it, bro. The winner of this fight, Merab beats the winner out of this fight of Mario and Bautista. I think he should go up to 145 pounds. You know what? Call me crazy, Kush. But I do feel that if he does go up to 145 pounds, I think he could beat Alexander Volkanovski. I really do, man. If he's been able to do that to the majority of all of us, bro, imagine him feeling even better up a weight division. He could bring some problems to Volkanovski or anybody at 145 pounds, dude.
Today it is being reported that Magomed Ankalaev fought Alex Pereira with a broken rib. Footage circulating on social media appears to show the injury, reportedly recorded just 20 days before the fight. Ankalaev's team allegedly tried to prevent him from fighting.
Can you ask him like where it spreads, if it spreads like this way or up and down? So here, this way, and this way, or it's like up? Like, is it more this way?
This way.
Okay. Which one hurts more? 1 or 2?
This.
1 or 2?
Alex Pereira posted footage of him re-watching the fight. His team thinks he broke a couple of Ank's ribs himself.
Essa aí, meu irmão. Porra, aqui por dentro e o outro por fora. Tava esperto ali. Pode estar por dentro, entendeu? Mas tá movimentando, ficou difícil. Aí ele parou, eu chutei. Essa aí já foi uma. Agora, de novo, ó. Oi! Aí sentiu legal. Sentiu mesmo, lá. Aí agora quando eu chutar a terceira, já vai virar, já virou. Trocou. Aí eu chutei, ó, pegou só a pontinha do pé, ó. Não, pô, pegou aqui, ó, galera. Peguei aqui pra cima,
O Ali falou assim.
Aí, vou te falar que quebrou as 2 costelas ali, né? Isso aí que nem o Alessandro, assim, agora, ó.
We have a major update on the Raja Jackson situation today. Raj is expected to face 2 criminal charges after assaulting the wrestler Psycho Stu. Prosecutors plan to charge him with felony battery causing serious bodily injury and misdemeanor battery, citing that Raja slammed Stu to the ground and punched him in the face more than 20 times, many after Stu was unconscious. Authorities also intend to seek sentencing enhancement because Stu suffered great bodily injury, which could heighten the punishment if Raja is convicted. The attack left Stu hospitalized. He suffered several broken teeth and a laceration to his head, and his family later reported trauma to both the upper and lower jaws, a laceration to his upper lip, and a fractured maxilla bone that led to the tooth loss. Raja was arrested last month, posted $50,000 bond, and now faces potential prison time, up to 4 years for the felony, plus possibly 1 additional year for the misdemeanor, with enhancements potentially increasing his sentence further if he's found guilty. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from William. It says, let's all switch our hatred from Ank to Ali. The second one's from John O30197. It says, think we all slept well Sunday after the Ankalaev beating. And the final one's from Bobby Bands. It says, it's awesome seeing Izzy cheering for his arch rival, showing a deep level of respect between warriors. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.